My name is Joanna. I'm 26 years old and I've been a guide for 11 years. I'm an assistant district commissioner for Łagiwniki. I take part in the program planning and also work in a leader rank committee in my district. In my service, I've learned how to manage people and work in a team. I am more confident in finding creative solutions to problems. I've finished a leader trainer's course, and now a part of my service is to organize training courses and workshops for scouts and guides. I fulfilled all requirements to get a first rank of leader trainer's badge. I treat every training as a challenge, and I always try to be well prepared to it. From this work, I've learned how to be a leader and take responsibility for educating young people. I'm also a leader of Wataha Scout and Guide group, which has been founded 2 years ago. To our group belong about 70 scouts and guides, divided into 5 troops. We all live in the same rather small parish. There are only 3,000 inhabitants in our community. Scouting is an art of giving. Being in a volunteer organization, you give your time and efforts willingly and happily. Scouting makes me feel that I'm useful in society. I've been always trying to take good care of my self-education. I've gained a second leader rank, which is called part1, and now I'm accomplishing requirements for the third and the last leader rank. I'm gonna gain it in June. Scouting changed the way I look at things. It shaped me into a better person through the Scout promise and law. Being a leader, I simply want to help young people. In my private life, I run my own business, working as an architect, and so does my husband. My job gives me a lot of satisfaction and some freedom to realize my other passions, not only during weekends. I'm addicted to internet and I spend a lot of time in front of the computer screen. It's part of my job, but still it's not healthy. In my free time I try to spend in the bosom of the nature, especially hiking in the mountains. Maybe it's because I have a drop of Highlander blood in my veins. I'm fond of rock music and really enjoy huge concerts, which brings energy and emotion. I also like to cook for my family and friends, so I can see their smiling faces when they try tasty food. I have a cat, and I'm absolutely crazy about him. His name is Rambo, and he weighed about 15 pounds.
Hello, my name is Żaneta, and I am 18 years old. I live in Niemczech. It's a small city and I have to go to school by public bus every day. I attend to high school and my profile is math and physics. I like to dance and to play tennis. In my unit, Canis Dirus, I am assistant leader. I am also a first aider and would like to become a first aid instructor and train other scouts and guides. I love mountains and I love to discover my country. In my free time, I like to meet my friends and hike in forest. I like to try new things and get novel experience because it will help me with choosing my future job. I'm patient, quiet and shy. Not be honest. I'm crazy, funny, helpful, lively and self-confident. And I'm very modest, of course.
Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm 16 years old. I live in a small village called Łagiwniki. I'm a student of junior high school and now finishing the third and the last year of it. After the holidays I will attend to high school. I would like to study French and Japanese philology. I've been an assistant leader in Channel Kitrop since 3 years. We have our meetings every week. I'm also a member of Canis Dirus unit. We are a new group and we still develop. We have a lot of ideas about spending our free time and getting new experiences. I love to travel, on foot, by car, by train, but I like to tour by bicycle the most. I could hardly wait every trip. My dream is to visit as many places in the world as it's possible.
The most unforgettable event, which is closely connected with scouting, was my wedding. My husband is a scout leader, so this ceremony gathered a lot of scouts and guides, my and his friends and acquaintances. It was in May 2005. And the same year, I had an opportunity to organize the best scout camp I've ever been to. We created the fantastic program for rovers and rangers.
The most important event in my scouting life was my guide promise. It took place during a summer camp near Radomsko city. We were staying in the scout center named Biały Brzeg. It was my first scout camp and I will never forget it.
The most unforgettable event in my scouting life was my first scout camp at the seaside, in Pobierowo. I had 12 years old. Apart from my friend, I knew nobody. Earlier, I didn't know what the scouting is. During this camp, I met real scouts and guides. I saw how you can have fun and learn together. I saw what is the brotherhood. Since then, I'm a girl guide.
The Polish Scouting Association is the co-educational organization and currently is the largest scouting organization in Poland. We have about 110,000 members. The Polish Scouting Association is a public benefit organization, as defined by Polish law.
The Polish Scout movement was started in 1910. The ideas of scouting were implemented by Andrzej Małkowski and his wife Olga. Different units joined together in 1918 and formed the Polish Scouting Association, one of the founding members of the World Organization of the Scout Movement. Our history is as complicated as history of our country. Polish scouts and guides take part in fights for independence during the First and the Second World War. And after the Second World War, we've survived 34 years of communism.
In 1989, after the period of peaceful transformation, many groups of instructors formed separate scouting organizations. At the same time, the Polish Scouting Association returned to some of the prior traditions, for example, the original oath and scout law. In 1986, we rejoined the World Organization of the Scout Movement and the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts.
The Scout motto is Czuwaj, translating as be aware or stay awake in Polish, symbolizing readiness. The Polish noun for single scout is harcerz and for single guide is harcerka. The Scout and Guide promise sounds: it's my sincere wish to serve God and Poland with the whole of my life, to care my willing help to others, and to obey the Scout and Guide law. Scout and Guide law has 10 points.
Our symbols are the Scouting Cross and the fleur-de-lis with the letters ONC, standing for Homeland, Education, Virtue. We have our own anthem, which hasn't changed since 1912.
There are 4 age groups in Polish Scouting: Cub Scouts and Brownies, Boy Scouts and Girl Guides, Senior Scouts and Senior Guides, and Rovers and Rangers. The basic unit in the Polish Scouting Association is a troop, consisting of minimum 15 people. Each troop is formed by several patrols, consisting of about 7 boys or girls. A few troops, especially working at the same school or housing estate, can be connected in one Scout and Guide group. Several groups or troops from one area form a Scout and Guide district, which in turn is a part of one of the regions.